Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
welcome to the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to
The Too Sweet for Life
podcast.
Episode 8. And this week, well, for the next couple weeks, we're going to be doing something a little different. Instead of Ari with me, I have my guy, Cub Capulet. Cub, tell the people about yourself.
Oh, this isn't a video podcast? Well, for starters, I'm holding up my Too Sweet right now. Kicks didn't give it to me back, but it's alright. We're just gonna put that down. Yeah. I'm Cub. I'm tired, but I'm here. We're gonna talk about some wrestling. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it's super early in the morning. If you guys didn't know, it's a whopping 11 in the morning. I don't know why he's so tired. It doesn't make any sense. Before we get into it, I guess let the people know something about like your wrestling background, as they would say. Like, what's got you into wrestling? What's got you continuously watching it now? Did you ever fall out of it?
I started whenever I was a kid, back in the Monday Night Wars. My brother was a little bit older than me. He was like fresh out of college at the time. He was watching WCW because that was the rebellious thing to do. So that's what I watched. Didn't even know much about WWE. And then, eventually I kind of got into the back and forth flipping of the channels. I got out of it a little bit during high school, just kind of let it go to the wayside, playing sports and whatnot. And then, I don't know, I picked it back up a couple years ago, and I haven't let it down since. This is kind of my, I don't know, you could say guilty pleasure or whatever, but I watch way more wrestling in a week than one man ever should.
I don't think there's too much wrestling you can watch. All right, give me a rundown of your favorites real quick. Favorite wrestler, favorite female superstar, favorite title, favorite match.
We going all time, we going current.
Give me what you want.
All right. Favorite wrestler right now? Man, I want to say Seth so bad, just because I know what he's got in him.
Mm-hmm.
And like him, that heel run got me back into wrestling for real. So I really want to say Seth, but they're just not letting him be the Seth I want him to be right now. So by default, I think I'm gonna go AJ, just because he could have a good match with a fucking mop stick.
Okay, now give me your favorite female superstar. Who you got?
Favorite female? You gotta go the Boss.
You going Sasha Banks?
You got to. But
over Charlotte, you going Sasha Banks?
I mean, we're not talking about best. We're talking about my favorite, and I prefer Sasha.
You think it's a race thing?
I don't.
You sure?
I'm not.
Okay. As long as we're being honest, man. That's all. All right. What else we got? Favorite title. What is your favorite title that they have? What is your thing? What we got here?
Man, like I feel really impartial to the WWE strap, just because it's got so much history to it. But I feel like they don't care about it as much as I do sometimes, and therefore, I don't know. I might have to go Universal. They're being real protective of that one.
Okay. You think it might just because it's new though,
and it might just be something they need to do to get some clout behind it, but they're protecting the fuck out of it.
Yeah. All right. One last question so that people get to know you. Favorite pay-per-view? Not Mania.
Like annual or just ever?
Annual, but not the big four.
Not the big four.
Because obviously you're going to pick fucking WrestleMania. Yeah. If I tell you no to each one of them in the line, you're going to pick the next one in the line.
Yeah. Well, I want to say Money in the Bank, but I know they're adding it. They're trying to like make it part of the Big Five, so I don't know if that's cheating.
No, you can still do it. It's not there yet, really.
Money in the Bank is always
Money in the Bank
is always a good one.
It's always interesting to see the matches be single, like just a match, and then it branch off into its own pay-per-view.
No, absolutely.
That's always. What have they done it with? TLC matches.
Yep. Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell. Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank.
Pretty much all the pay-per-views now.
Damn near. I don't know what match for Fastlane was, but
I don't know. We're about to have
or the Great Balls of Fire. I still don't understand.
Every November, we're gonna have the Punjabi Prison pay-per-view.
We will not. Jinder will be fired before they give us another Punjabi Prison match.
No, so they'll bring back Great Khali again.
No, I seen how he came back. Not done. Done. What's another match they would give us a pay-per-view of? I don't even know. They give us fucking Extreme Rules, so that's a thing. What else do they give us? They give us everything. It's weird.
No, they definitely give us a little bit of everything. They definitely give us a little bit of everything. Didn't you say favorite match?
Yep.
All right, I think I got two that I'm always kind of torn between, and I got an honorable mention. My two would be Taker, Shawn Michaels, the first WrestleMania, not the second one, not the retirement match. What was that? Was that 25?
Yep.
All right, that one, because that is, I don't know, that just might be the best match I've ever seen. But close second to me is the triple threat from the Royal Rumble 2015: Brock, Cena, and Seth. That match solidified me getting back into wrestling, and I'll be impartial to it forever.
That was a decent match.
Oh, that was a great match.
That's very decent. Now, what is this honorable mention?
I'm gonna go Bret Hart, Stone Cold at Mania 13.
Where he makes him pass out?
Yeah, that was
very interesting choices.
these
very interesting choices. All right, let's get into. We've had a big week. 2 weeks. Week and a half. I don't know when the last time I did this podcast was, so I'm gonna try to remember. I know we've had the Rumble, we've had Takeover Philly, we've had some stuff happen overseas. NXT, Raw, SmackDown. We're gonna get into all of it. First off, per usual, anytime it's a motherfucking pay-per-view weekend, we will start off with NXT. Usually the better pay-per-view of the weekend.
There's no usually to it.
You know,
Takeover might be undefeated, honestly, since they started doing them.
You think this weekend too? Like, you think from this past weekend that it was the better pay-per-view?
Yes, but not by the typical, like, sometimes NXT makes WWE just seem like so, I mean, I don't know the word I'm looking for, like corporate. It's so almost vanilla sometimes. Because NXT just seems so rebellious. It seems more like the Indies.
What does vanilla mean? Is this another race thing?
It's not.
I don't even know if we're far in. You're on your second race comment, Cub. I don't know what's going on here.
I'm shooting for 10.
Oh man.
10.
What happened on Takeover? What do we have? Let's see.
I think we started with the Velveteen match.
Velveteen versus Oh No. How you feel about that?
It was a good match. I'm not gonna say it was. It didn't tear the house down by me. You know, it's not in the same league as.
You sure it didn't tear the house down?
I'm pretty sure it didn't tear the house down.
It tore the house down. I believe Pop of the Night went in that match. When he knocked him out.
Okay, yeah.
Because like they literally counted 230.
No,
we get to like 27, and he just pops it, and he goes down. I'm just like, okay, what the hell's going on here? Crowd's going crazy. He doesn't even pin him. He goes for the 10 count.
No, he looks at the ref. He's like, come on.
Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like,
I didn't either.
I thought, like, legit,
boxing rules.
even on the knockout, I thought, like, your hand gets raised, like, 3 times. And if you drop 3 times, you're done. I don't know the knockout rules in wrestling.
Really didn't know there was one, but here we are.
He dropped him, though. He called it. Now, the match kind of went downhill from there. Yeah. Velveteen always performs. I really don't know what Ono's doing.
I don't know. I mean,
suppose he's like a wrestling genius.
Yeah. From people in the know, that's what they say.
That's what they say.
And I mean, he's been consistent for a long time.
How much of a genius do you think he is, knowing that he buys his clothes in size too small?
One size too small?
I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying, I can tell that them jerseys are far too snug for him to be in that ring like that.
I'm well aware.
And nobody with 2 arm sleeves is doing anything. Only person to ever get away with 2 arm sleeves was Carmelo.
Yes.
And he'll never win an NBA championship.
I mean, so how far did he get away with it?
He won like 7 gold medals.
We're exaggerating, but I hear you.
How are we exaggerating?
He won 4. He won 3.
3?
Won 3 gold and a bronze.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Because he was the first person to ever play in 4 Olympics.
Well, and he wore 2 arm sleeves, so oh no, man, you never know. He could go down as an NXT legend.
He could.
Or he could do nothing.
Could.
Because it's still early into his like stint too. Like, I don't even think he's been there a year yet. We might be brushing a year.
I think it was around the Rumble last year when he's
like
NXT.
So I don't know. Following that, we had the motherfucking what was the match after that? We only had like 4 fucking takeover matches.
It wasn't much. Was it the women's match?
Was it the women's match? No, I think it was the tag match.
It was the tag match. It was.
Where we had the Undisputed Era versus AOP.
Yep.
Why did AOP have beanies on?
I can't answer that.
Like they pull, like I always think the ring attire is so dope to come out with the skull mask and everything. They pulled a mask on. I was like, oh, we got beanies on too. It's like, why the fuck do you have a beanie on?
They just trying.
You literally wore a beanie just to take your mask off and then get to the ring and take the beanie off.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, shit. Kenny wore that fucking big ass headpiece to wrestle. You can wear whatever you want on your head. You wear whatever you want going down to that ring.
But he does it all part of a costume.
I'm aware. This is they're tinkering with their costume. It's NXT. It's what that's for.
No, not AOP. AOP been there. They're 2-time tag champs, aren't they?
Maybe they're getting groomed for the main roster. Vince was like, "Hey,
no." So first one thing
on.
I know, anything that I've known from watching NXT over these years is it doesn't matter what the fuck you done, did, or do in NXT. You are a completely different person when you get to the main roster.
Exactly.
So why are they trying these weak ass beanies out, knowing that shit not gonna fly? That shit poop. Them beanies was poop. And the only thing they keep doing is slapping this fucking AOP's patch on blank pieces of clothing. Like they got fucking wife beaters with an AOP patch on the bottom of it, like a Ralph Lauren logo. That's just poop. How'd you feel about the match?
That was a good match. I like it. It was actually believable. Like Authors of Pain, realistically, shouldn't have gotten the titles back because I feel like they're about to go to the main roster. So the suspension of disbelief was not entirely there, but once I got into the match, it was. I believe anybody can win, and I like that. That's a good storytelling.
Do you believe people can actually beat AOP?
I mean, yeah, with actual good wrestling. Like if it's just hand-to-hand combat, I'm gonna take them over just about anybody. They're gonna drag somebody.
Well, they're gonna get the boot in a hand-to-hand combat tag match in like a couple months. Yeah. I think they probably move up after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That's usually when it happens. But they're gonna have to fucking face War Machine or something before then to take an ass whooping.
Yeah.
It'll be a good match, but that's their send-off. It was an alright match. Nothing stood out.
Yeah, I can give you that.
Shit, nothing really stood out till the last 2 matches. And even then, like, the women's match was kind of like,
Yeah.
Like, so she keeps fucking, we'll get into that. The tag match, decent. Velveteen, I don't know, decent. Like, these are not bad matches, but nothing spectacular has happened yet.
Agreed.
We get into Ember versus fucking the Black Spade. Shayna Baszler.
Is it Blazer or Baszler?
I don't know.
Because I hear it pronounced both ways and I get weak every time.
That's the weirder part. Is like, I guess it's just who's ever saying it. How do you feel about her being the Black Spade?
Is this my third race comment?
See, surprisingly, it is. You know anything about black spades and stuff of that nature?
I can't say that I do.
Like it's a sexual thing?
Really?
Are you reeling me as if like, oh, I didn't know, or like, yeah, I knew, but I'm not gonna say I knew.
I really didn't know.
Black Spade, the queen of spades per se in porn, is like a white woman who's like really into black guys. Like she'll be married and everything, and like they'll have black spade tattoos on them. They usually have like little fucking keys around their neck, which they lock their husband's private parts up in and stuff. Like I don't know if there's an actual thing that they correlate into it. I could just be pulling this completely out of my ass. I'm watching them.
Oh, you got to.
Because I remember when Paige pulled the submission sorority out, and they thought that was an accident. And you're not going to tell me that was an accident.
Not chance.
And Shayna definitely looked like she going to pull some shit. She might be a lesbian.
I could see it.
So it may not apply.
No.
Only time tell.
That's how I tell.
The match, in my opinion, mediocre.
Really?
I didn't too much care for it.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, nothing really.
We spent half the match in a fucking like chicken wing armbar.
Definitely did.
That was crap.
Yeah, crowd was not feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it. I'm also not feeling Ember Moon as champion though.
It was. She deserved the belt, but I think
Does she?
deserved the past tense. Like
When did she deserve it?
she should have been the one that won it after Asuka dropped it, but she shouldn't have held it for that. Like she didn't need a title reign. But I think the match that she put on with Asuka, she deserved to be champion. Obviously, they couldn't take it off of Asuka to give it to her. They couldn't break the streak. She deserved to at least hold the belt. But now it's time to.
You think she'll drop it to Shayna?
I don't think it'll be Shayna. I think it'll be Kairi Sane.
You think?
Yeah,
You sure?
I'm not. But that's what I would prefer.
Where's Peyton Royce?
Great question.
Where's her title rank? I feel like she'll be best champion in NXT right now.
I can see it.
If they ever really wanted to do like a co-singles champion again, they definitely could do it with the Iconic Duo.
Easily.
I think the only time they've ever done it was with like the Women's Championship. And they split that bitch down the middle. Undertaker's wife.
Yeah.
So random. So look, I'm trying to explain to you. Look, we're 3 matches into this pay-per-view. 75% through. And nothing has impressed us yet. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
The atmosphere of NXT would definitely make you think the pay-per-view was a lot better than it was.
I hear you, but that's part of the equation.
So
If the crowd on the TV is not into it, it's hard to get into it.
tis is true. Then we move on to our last match. Championship match?
No, I think we had the Extreme Rules.
Ah, yes. We had Adam Cole versus Aleister Black. The Extreme Rules match. I was a fan of that one.
Nah,
That was a good one.
that was brutal. They was going at it.
What was your best part of that one?
I don't know if I'm remembering any spots off the top of my head. I don't know. What was yours?
I have 2 parts. Okay. When Aleister goes to do like the moonsault, whatever he does off the ropes, and Cole hits him with that fucking kendo stick mid like flip.
Yeah.
That was a great one. And then when Aleister, they put the fucking 2 backs of the chairs together and drop him.
Ooh, that was.
I was like, oh, y'all crazy for this. Like, I don't even know why you did that. Like, that was it. Sheesh.
I call that one in the ring. Ain't no way somebody was like, yeah, it's a good idea. Go for it.
No, yeah, they was on some Wild Boy stuff, but those are my 2 favorite parts of that match. I don't know why Aleister Black keeps beating Adam Cole. I guess he's like next up.
Yeah, because Adam Cole doesn't need the belt to be a star. Like, Adam Cole is cemented. He's Adam Cole, baby. Aleister Black probably needs that belt to be.
Why do you think they put Adam Cole in the Rumble and not Aleister Black?
That's a good question. The thing is, I wanted to say because they were going to put the only 2 NXT guys as Cole and Andreas that they're trying to set that up as like the next feud, but they didn't even
No.
go eye to eye during the whole Rumble.
No, they had nothing to do with each other.
Nothing. So that makes me think they just wanted the Adam Cole pop, and they wanted the NXT champion pop.
Is the Aleister Black pop not as big as the Adam Cole pop?
Main roster, no.
Look, all jokes aside, and I still can't figure this out. The last two motherfuckers Aleister Black has faced, the crowd has reacted bigger to the opponent.
Yeah.
Velveteen got way more love than Aleister Black, and then Adam Cole gets way more love than Aleister Black. But Aleister Black keeps getting this weird ass push.
Yeah. I mean, he hadn't had a bad match in a while.
But who is he facing out? He's facing people who always give you good matches too.
And maybe that's their way of pushing him.
Maybe.
Throw him in a ring with some really good wrestlers back to back to back to back. You might forget that he's just alright.
No, he will sink when he gets to the main roster.
Probably, but
He will sink.
That's the way it goes for a lot of these guys.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it. I get it. It's because they force it on us.
Yeah.
I like Aleister Black though. I really don't know what his character is.
I mean, I don't know.
He be cutting promos. He's like, I'm just myself. Like, duh, motherfucker. We're all just ourselves. But like what do you like? I don't get. You a good guy? You a bad guy? You just a guy? Like, what do you stand for? You got all these random ass tattoos. You're like a knockoff Gangrel. He got these random ass kicks. Look, I'm gonna tell you what an Aleister Black match is gonna be: a backflip, an Indian style sit, and a kick to the head.
That's pretty much your rundown.
I don't get it.
I don't know. Aleister Black reminds me of like somebody who was like he played bass in a heavy metal band, and the band just didn't quite make it.
Okay.
So he had to switch careers. He just kind of fell into wrestling. That's what he reminds me of.
He has a dumbass haircut too.
I agree. That's the bass player haircut. Who's really checking for the bass player? They can be a little more out there because it's the fucking bass player. Like,
who was the dude that wore the KFC bucket? From was that Limp Bizkit?
yeah,
Was he a bass player?
he might have been.
If he was a bass player, man, I'm watching Aleister Black. I know where he getting his gimmick from.
You hear me?
I'm watching him. If you was to rate that match, what would you rate it? Out of 5.
Out of 5, I'd give it in the 3.75 to 4-star range.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd give it like a 3.5.
Okay.
It's decent. I wouldn't go back and watch it.
I haven't yet, so there's that.
Yeah. It was decent. Best card on the match? No. Second best card on the match? Yeah. Yeah, it was better than the women's match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the second best match tonight.
They gotta figure some shit out. We can't keep having fucking Adam Cole lose. Like, that makes me very upset.
No, that's...
He keeps losing to fucking Aleister Black, too. That shit's trash. I don't know. Right now, on my fuck list, Aleister Black is number 1, bro. Like, I just want to say fuck Aleister Black repeatedly throughout this fucking podcast, because right now he's pissing me off.
So he's in early contention.
He is definitely early contention. Fuck Aleister Black. On to the main event of NXT, which was Cien Almas defending his NXT championship against who, Cub?
Johnny Wrestling.
How you feel about it?
That was a match. No, that was a great match. That's one of the best. That's one of the best NXT title matches they've had in a while.
Somebody drank my shit.
You think it's fucked up that they can have the smaller cats have all these great ass matches in NXT, but then nothing when they get moved up? Like 205 Live doesn't have any great fucking matches.
None. And
But
the Cruiserweight Classic was fucking great.
Cien's not a cruiserweight though. I think he's like 215. He a bigger cat.
Yeah.
He could be 205.
Yeah.
I'm 205.
They could pass him as 205. Do you have to be 205? It's like, is there a...
Do you not have to be 205?
I am 205.
So you're saying Enzo really had to cut that pound?
Yeah.
All right.
He had to. I'm not going to tell you how he did it either.
I know how he did it.
'Cause that's why he's not in the company no more.
Something we'll just never know.
Favorite part of the match? What was it?
I don't know if it was when the chicks got into it. That made that seem legit. They had some spot from
Cut the shit. You know what the best part of the match was.
after the credits roll.
You boom! I don't even know.
But that's not the match.
Yes, it is.
I
Fuck
thought that
the
was a
bull-
separate segment.
Fuck no, that was the match.
I mean, then obviously Ciampa coming out here and chopping him down with
That was the best part of the match. Like plain as day, that was the best part.
Thing is, that everybody, like, the crowd was obviously like on, like, you know, like on their toes for it. Like they were expecting it the whole match. So when it didn't happen, they were like, they started to simmer down. The credits rolled, then bam.
You think people keep getting like surprised that Cian's winning clean?
Yeah.
Like,
Because I don't think they really expect him to
he's just going out there and winning matches. Like
Yeah.
there's like what's called kind of helps slightly, but it's like not for the outcome of the match.
It's true.
Like he fucking hits his finisher and pins you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, they might be able to turn him into something. About 4 months ago, I wouldn't be able to say that.
Would they do a mixed tag between those two?
Maybe.
That'd be
Is
interesting.
she good?
Who?
His manager. What's her face?
Selena Vega?
Yeah.
She's real good.
Okay.
You've never seen her wrestle?
I don't think so.
Do you not keep seeing her hit this fucking like Huna Karate on motherfuckers? Like off
Yeah.
she could do it from like any fucking level too. She could do like a low one, off the top rope, off the steps, off the barricade.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't think I've ever seen a match ever. Yeah.
You ever seen Johnny Wrestling's wife wrestle? So you've never seen her wrestle?
I don't think so.
She was one of the biggest signees
Okay.
to NXT,
I hear you.
and you've never seen her wrestle.
I mean, fucking Peter Rosenberg didn't know who War Machine was. So, what are we talking about here?
Look, Peter Rosenberg ain't got shit to do with what we talking about.
I hear you. But I'm just saying, sometimes you can miss some things on the indies.
How? Now you're looking for it.
Now, this is true.
Do you not just sit up and watch females take bumps from males?
Can't say that I do.
You're missing out.
Apparently.
Well, she's one of them.
Okay.
She takes a lot of bump from males.
Okay.
I've seen Adam Cole super kick it. You can find it on like YouTube. Look up Adam Cole like super kicking her.
Okay.
Almost took her head off. But it also got real rape culture-y too. So like he tried to pull like all jokes aside, like public service announcement. It's about to get a little deep. He attempts to pull his dick out on her. Like he like super kicks her and then like tries to pull his dick out and like put it on her head or some crazy shit. She ends up like grabbing him by his nuts, doing some kind of like cock flip. The bucks come out. She ends up grabbing both the bucks from up under, grabbing their dicks, flipping them over. It's some real wild shit. It's on YouTube.
I mean, is it rape culture towards her, or is it rape culture the other way? 'Cause it sounds to me like she's out here
because
just grabbing junk.
I didn't get all the way deep into how wild Adam Cole was getting before she ended up grabbing his private areas.
Fair enough.
It got real wild out there.
Okay.
Wild boys, man, you gotta watch out for them. But yeah, I don't know if that was their way of debuting her.
I mean, probably. That makes sense. It was a good way to debut her.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But you don't like you want to put the association with the two, but do you really want to associate the two?
Yeah, I guess.
You know,
Because like they're not really like, you know, just a classic feud. They're just they're what's going on right now. Like
yeah,
Ciampa and Johnny is the real feud. Like, So this one's just kind of a placeholder. I feel you.
So like now we're gonna know her as like, okay, it's fucking Johnny Wrestling's wife, and is she, like does she gonna help him in matches now? Like is she? Yeah.
She could be the new Maurice.
Nah, she's gonna wrestle.
No,
like she's really good at wrestling. Maurice, on the other hand, Maurice could cut it back in the day, but like if she showed up now,
yeah.
and I hate Maurice. Number 2 on my list now. Fuck Maurice. Solely because, you know why I say fuck Maurice? Because I don't know if you watch Total Divas. I watch Total Divas, and fucking Nia Jax walked up to fucking Maurice and was like, "Oh, I bet you're upset you won't be in whatever fucking women's first ever match they were having at the time." And Maurice got offended. Like, "I can't believe you would say something to me like that. I've been here for so long and da-da-da-da." And it's just like, bitch, you poop. Like, what do you mean you need people to show you some respect? Like, go do some wrestling then, bitch. Show us you can wrestle. They brought you back and you literally, I don't think she's done a move.
Did she do anything in the Mania match, the mixed tag match?
Yeah, catch your ass whooping.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if she has done a move.
We'll never know. I don't get it. I don't know. You think she'll ever, like, but she got the kid now, so it don't matter. Her shit's done.
It's a wrap.
She's over. I mean, but The Miz is jumping so.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. As a unit, they don't need Maurice to look strong. They got The Miz.
Rap Scallion. Yeah. Fuck Maurice. I don't even know why we brought Maurice up. Fuck Maurice. So, the championship match, great match. What would you rank it?
Before I say what I rate it, did you hear Dave gave it 5? First WWE match to get 5 stars since Punk and Cena?
No, I didn't hear you gave it 5.
Gave it 5.
I thought he gave what's called 5 stars too.
Mm-mm.
He didn't give that 5?
Nothing's gotten 5 stars from Dave since Punk Cena. That's, first off, that's a little absurd. Like, you're not gonna tell me there hasn't been a 5-star match in what, 8 years? But I'd probably give it 4.5, 4.75, something in that range.
I feel it. 4 or 5. It was a good match.
Yeah.
I fell asleep the first time I watched it, so I don't know if that means anything.
It means it doesn't get 5 stars.
Yeah, but I was also fresh off work, and it was really late at night.
Yeah.
We some wild boys. All right, off NXT, on to the Royal Rumble, the better pay-per-view of the weekend.
I mean, you're slowly convincing me, but
Hey, there needs no convincing. We kicked the fucking pay-per-view off with the SmackDown.
yeah, no, it was AJ versus
Oh, we kicked it off with the fucking
Title
World Championship match, in which we knew AJ was gonna win.
Oh, we did we?
We knew.
We knew, did we?
Hey man, what I want to happen and what I know is gonna happen, not the same thing. Like, I knew Shinsuke was gonna win the fucking Rumble. Like, obviously, like, this is where we're headed. You know who I wanted to win?
Rusev Day.
You know I wanted Rusev to win.
Which, by the way, I'm throwing Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt in the fuck contention because how y'all gonna throw Rusev out and throw yourselves out?
Yeah, fuck them for that. That's
Bruh,
it's a big fuck them.
Let Rusev go.
Like, he should have been at least fucking Final Four.
At least.
At least.
Bro, he's the most over thing in the whole fucking company.
In the whole company, which is weird because it's like you get fucking, like, he's so big that everyone around him is that big.
Yeah. I think I heard Rusev Day chants on Raw this week.
You hear Rusev Day chants everywhere. Weird apart. Like, why was Aiden English even in the fucking Rumble?
Like, why bring him back out at like 19 after Rusev is out?
I don't know. We'll get to the Rumble. Like, we started off pay-per-view with the championship match. AJ versus the two best friends that anybody could have.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Good old Cammy.
What you think?
That was a really good match.
Great match.
Yeah.
I mean, but shit, anytime you get those three great wrestlers.
Those are three the best in the world. Like, I get
so obviously it's gonna be a good match. How do you feel that, like, it's always some antics?
As far like with the world title or with Sammy and Kevin in particular?
Shit, it's been that way with fucking AJ too for a while now.
Yeah.
All of their top stars, like, I don't know if we get any, like, actual complete wrestling matches.
We better at Mania. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, you think so?
I said we better. I'm not saying that's what I think is gonna happen. I'm saying we better.
I feel you.
They better just give AJ and Shinsuke 25 minutes. Just say, hey, go. No rules. No nothing. Here's your 25-minute slot. Go do what you got
I
to
can
do.
see it. AJ retains. It was I don't know why they keep doing the same shtick in different matches. The referee didn't see something. The referee look, man.
the ref
fuck the refs. Fire every fucking ref you got on SmackDown, man.
They got the replacement refs from the fucking 2012 NFL.
Yeah, like they're shit. So like, what happens? Sammy goes to get a tag. It's a close call. We don't know if the ball hit the fucking foul line or not, like the out of bounds line. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we know.
Ref's decision always final. He didn't tag him.
Didn't tag him.
But the pin counts.
Pin counts. AJ's your champ. No, it was a good match. It was really good.
It was a good match. It was a good match. Because they didn't so much focus on like the handicap aspect. Like he basically was having 2 one-on-one matches in a sense. Like fucking KO
Correct.
goes down early with a leg injury. Was it an ankle injury, knee injury? The thing is,
it was the ankle injury from the week prior on SmackDown. Good storytelling. Real good
but
storytelling.
I feel like one of the announcers kept saying the knee was hurt.
It did. It was Michael Cole. It's Michael Cole. Let's just
Man, they back.
Michael Cole go fuck up whatever he talking about.
I can see it. They got coach now, so they might get Michael Cole to fuck about it. Now,
Might.
Michael Cole's there for life.
Unfortunately.
He's grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Great match. I was a big fan of it. I'm kind of getting tired of the shit they're doing, though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't know. Hopefully the Mania build is a lot better than that.
Yeah, we'll find out. It was some risque. I don't know. It was a good way to start the pay-per-view off. I didn't see them starting it off with a fucking heavyweight title match.
No. I thought they might start out with the Women's Rumble, but then
No.
I understand why they didn't.
Anytime it's something of that caliber, they always put it as the main event.
Cool.
So after the heavyweight championship match, we slide on into the SmackDown tag title match.
Yes, SmackDown title match.
We slid right into that.
Which was
The Usos.
Yeah, it was an interesting match.
Okay. Let me tell you the most interesting part of the match.
What's that?
When fucking American Alpha 2.0 came out
Okay.
and got no reaction.
None.
Like no boos,
Nothing.
no cheers, nothing.
People really don't care.
And that's the worst part.
That's the worst position to be in.
So it's like we don't even know what the fuck they're doing with y'all.
Which makes me think the results of the match might have been called on the fly. They saw they got no pop, and they just like they pushed the button to just stop the push right there. Like, hey, get them out of here, 2-0.
But then
let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why they would have them facing the Usos. Like, I get it. They're great wrestling matches. But, like, the story is not there. It's just like, American Alpha 2.0 is dry as fuck. Dry as fuck.
Like, American Alpha was kind of dry on their own, but they were such good tag team wrestlers that you're just like, okay, let's go for it. This is the same thing, just diet, and it's just not. It's just not hidden.
The original American Alpha had like some kind of shtick though. They had something.
I mean, yeah, well, they did.
They had like the two characters had something with each other. I don't know what the association with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin is.
Shelton Benjamin showed up one Tuesday, and Kurt Angle was like, or no, it wasn't Kurt Angle, it was Shane McMahon. Was like, hey, here's your new partner. And they just been going.
Yeah,
there was no story behind it. There was no let's get to know each other. Let's go through
I don't
some.
know. Great wrestling match. Usos won. Nothing to really talk about. They need to break fucking American Alpha 2.0 up.
Yeah.
Usos are gonna fucking sweep the division.
They have been for a while. Isn't it?
So I don't know what's next for the Usos.
Perhaps I don't. Could Bludgeon Brothers
Keep them motherfuckers. They should send them niggas back to fucking the compound.
Didn't say they were gonna win. But, that's the next.
Who knows? We'll find out. I love the Usos though, so anytime the Usos get a dub, it's a win in my book. That purple shit they had on was kind of trash.
Absolutely.
Like the purple hat,
Yeah.
you could have kept that shit.
Yeah.
I feel like they're getting a little more tatted too.
I think they are. I think Jay came out with a new sleeve.
Yeah. Interesting. From that tag match, we went on to where did we go? We went to the Rumble.
Men's Rumble.
We went to the Rumble. Mid pay-per-view. Lasted what? Hour and a half?
About hour 15.
Like hour 15. You like it?
I love it. That was a great Rumble.
Greatest surprise. Best surprise of the Rumble, of the Men's Rumble.
Best surprise of the Men's Rumble?
Yeah, like who was the surprise that interested you? It was like, oh, okay.
The fucking Hurricane threw me off.
Okay.
Also, I was in a pool with some of my friends, like where we drew numbers to like, you know, if your number won the Rumble, you won, you know, the pot or whatever. And one of my numbers was 21, and I was 21. I felt like I figured that's where my winner was gonna come from. Hurricane's music hit. I damn near just threw the whole thing away.
Shane Helms. But the last time we seen Shane Helms, well, me personally, was on the fucking, not the Delete or Decay one, but the one after that, where they did like the tag team Apocalypto.
Yeah.
And he pops up in the fucking lake of whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And he throws a jab at Triple H.
What'd he say?
He said, that'll get you, it was some of the sense of like, you'll get buried faster than some of the man with 3 H's.
Okay, I remember that.
Like, I don't remember the direct quote, but they like threw a jab.
I remember the man with 3 H's part. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Threw a jab. I don't know. Rumble, was there any, Rumble was cool.
Nah, Rumble was real cool.
It was good.
Starting with Rusev was a great idea.
Great idea.
Crowd was, at that point, was just so into it. First off, having the Rumble mid pay-per-view might be the move. Because they were ready for it. Like, the crowd was into it the whole time.
Yeah.
Finn coming out at 2, I thought was great. They've been trying, it seems like they're trying to push him. Seems like, because we'll get to that later. They might have cut that short.
He lasted a while.
57 minutes. He's part of the Final Four. Now, you're saying you would have rather them, you know, out of the first 2, if they could have flip-flopped Finn and Rusev, you would have been a lot happier.
A lot happier. Because, like, only thing I'm trying to do is give Finn a push.
Huh?
Only thing I'm trying to do is give Finn a push.
Are they, though?
Yeah. Why do you think they would let him fucking pull the shit he just did? Where fucking, go from 2 to fucking, like, 3. Was he the last 3?
Huh?
Was he the last 3?
You know. He was last 4.
Last
Because then
4.
Cena eliminated him. Then...
Yeah, I forgot fucking Shinsuke was in the match and he won. Yeah, okay. Like, why else would he go that long in the joint if they're not trying to give him, like, a push?
Okay, and Sunday night I thought the exact same thing. And then Monday night they threw it all down the window. Or out the window. But we'll get to that. I don't want to jump too far ahead. But no, the match itself was... Oh, man, it was good. Having everybody, like, down and out for the count... Whenever Elias came out, was gold. He got to do his thing. Man, I don't know. There's just a lot of good. Like, who else was? The whole Ty Dillinger, Sami Zayn thing was good. Oh my god, the Heath Slater not being able to get to the ring was the funniest shit of the night.
So are you like happy that they're putting the antics into matches like this? Instead of strictly like people coming out, we're wrestling, we're eliminating, this is the thing. Like, are you cool with them putting, like, literally the only antics back in the day used to be like Kofi figuring out a way to not get eliminated. Now we fucking had a backstage attack. We had a fucking attack where a motherfucker doesn't enter the ring. We have everybody, the next 4 people come down, keep attacking this person. We have a lot of craziness going on. We had a motherfucker get eliminated, get mad they got eliminated, start attacking people. Yeah. It was just a lot of extra shit instead of actual wrestling going on.
Yeah, but I don't know. It worked. Like they can do it and it not work, but this worked.
But this was the first time too. So now that they see that it's okay, they're gonna try more.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it was, I don't know. and it might absolutely ruin the Rumble next year. But this year, it worked. The Heath Slater thing was absolutely comedy. Fucking Elias was great.
Mm-hmm.
I even like Baron Corbin. I love Baron Corbin getting eliminated in like 10 seconds. That was fantastic because fuck Baron Corbin. He might just be my. It might be fuck Baron Corbin every time I come.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of Baron Corbin either. Shin wins. He chooses AJ. We're going to Mania. Shin and AJ. We're so excited. But we're so excited because of what we've seen before, not what we're going to get now.
It's like a cautious excitement because we know at the end of the day it's WWE.
Yep.
And they can put the clamps on you as far as what you can do.
They can. Big man team.
Oh man.
They were kind of missing the whole giant aspect in this Rumble though.
They were.
Like
there was no Braun, there was no Big Show, there
was just like
no Cass.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, but that tends that that's more the way wrestling is headed. I mean, you're always gonna have your big men. You're always gonna have your giants.
That's the way you want it to head.
That seems to be the way it's going.
Until only because we're getting to the point where Vince is fading out.
Yeah,
but like until then, we still got years.
But to be fair, he handpicked Braun and. Damn it, Braun's a star.
Yeah, Braun's a star because we made him a star.
Yes. Cass is not a star because fuck Cass.
We didn't make Cass a star.
We did not.
But I don't know. He doesn't look the part. He doesn't talk the part. Fuck Cass. I ain't got to do with it. On to the next match after the Rumble, which was the Raw tag match. Yeah, fuck that match.
Yeah, that was
shit.
Yeah.
What was that?
I've since found out that Jason Jordan is really injured. Like he can't wrestle right now. So that was what was going on with him. Like he would get in the ring, be there for like 2 seconds, act like he's concussed.
Fuck Jason Jordan.
Yeah.
Curse of Seth Rollins. All his partners are getting hurt.
Yeah. Oh man.
Damn shame. Bar wins. Fuck that match. I don't care. There's really nothing to talk about.
There's really not.
They beat Seth. It was basically a 2-on-1.
It was the second handicap match of the night.
Jason Jordan got in the ring, got outside on the steps. He looked very good. Fuck him.
Yeah.
After that, we go to the Universal Championship match.
Yeah.
Which it started quick. It ended quick.
Yeah. That's
lot of power moves.
Yep. It was three big dudes just going at it, and that's kind of.
Do you like watching shit like that?
I can. This wasn't the best I've seen, but like
They literally just put Kane in there to take the fall.
Duh.
But like, why though? That doesn't make the match any better.
Agreed.
So what are we doing? What are we doing here?
And they wanted to protect Strowman, even though 4 months ago they didn't. They let him lose to one F5 in the middle of the ring. They just want you to forget about that. They want to protect Strowman.
It's always a surprise F5 out of the fucking asshole too. Like oh my god, he just hit us with an F5 out of nowhere. Like,
is that the new out of nowhere move?
No, it's not because it's not out of nowhere. You see it coming every time.
100%.
It's like here it comes. He's about to F5 him. Told you that's the match. Fuck that match too. I didn't care for it. It wasn't bad. No, but I didn't care for it.
Yeah,
I didn't care for it.
Had it been like the actual main event of the pay per view, we would have been really disappointed. The fact that it was just another match in between two Rumbles.
The fact that Braun needing and Brock really hit him twice.
Bruh, because Braun didn't Braun legit need Brock, and he stood up like.
He punches him in the stomach and then punches him in the side of the head.
Like, and I saw the other side of his head fucking vibrate. I've never.
And told him to slow the fuck down.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta learn.
I guess he was too excited out there. That's the best part of that match.
Easily.
No, everybody's seen that motherfucker punch.
As soon as you saw it, you're like.
He said, damn, he hit him? This is crazy.
And them's Brock Lesnar punches.
Yeah. Kane loses. Brock retains.
Yep.
He's going Mania to Mania.
course, wall to wall.
Hopefully he loses at Mania because
He's
we need to
going
get
to.
we need to get that title back onto actual television.
He's gonna lose to Roman. Roman's gonna main event a 4th Right Mania. Yada 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 yada.
Yeah, Roman Reigns, you know it. After that, we went to the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Yes, we did.
Match of the night.
Yeah.
They did. That was alright.
That was a good match.
Kern is on here complaining because niggas is working and he don't do nothing, and he's still upset at our good friend Jay Ellie because he caught him out on it a couple days. So he is trying to interrupt this great podcast. If anybody can hear him in the background, bro. He been sleeping on a cot for 3 days and he's not happy.
That's caught with a T. You know what? I'm not even gonna finish that. Continue.
Women's Rumble.
Nah, that was it was everything you could have asked for, honestly.
Did we not know Asuka was going to win?
Of course, of course.
We thought Ronda was coming. Ronda
Yes.
came.
I could have seen Vince, I think everybody in the company would have been like, Vince, Asuka's got to win. And if Ronda wanted to be in the match, Vince would have been like, no, it's got to be Ronda.
Nah, fuck no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't choose over Asuka.
Vince would.
No,
Triple H.
not a
would
chance.
Oh yeah.
Not a chance.
I just want to see if Ronda really wrestle. Fuck that bullshit.
Nah,
I'm
not a
not
chance.
pointing at the sign and you can't get down, baby.
No, she's a celebrity. She can do what she want.
That's what
You can do what you want when you pop. And
But
Future
you're
told
not a
us that.
celebrity no more.
Yeah,
You just took all the
No, she didn't. She's
You
a
took all
celebrity.
the L's
We
in your
sitting here
sport.
talking about her. She's a celebrity.
You think so?
We're bringing her
I
up.
gotta see it, man.
She was
No,
on
you
the
don't.
front
You don't have
page
to
of
see
it.
nothing.
She was on the front
Like,
page of every
For
news
example,
section.
when Dennis Rodman and when fucking Carmelo,
We didn't see nothing them niggas could do. They just popped up and wrestled.
Exactly. As of right now, she just.
But they was
popped up.
also signed to a shit show.
Hey, the NWO turned out.
But this
to
is
be a
all-
shit show.
No, NWO was not a shit show.
Oh, bruh.
And we must not forget, this is Ronda's second appearance.
Yeah.
We've seen Ronda show up at
Okay.
WrestleMania
She did
previously,
show up.
and she did a very successful wrestling code. She did like an arm lock into a hip toss. Threw us all off. We didn't
On
see it
Triple
coming.
H.
We gonna see.
She can wrestle
We gonna see.
because she does what is it, judo?
Judo or jiu-jitsu?
One of those two,
I think it's jiu-jitsu.
mainly wrestling.
Yeah.
But all of
But
the
she's not good at that.
all of the 4 horsewomen,
She was just good at holds and locks.
I mean, she won silver medal in Olympics.
like only what she couldn't do.
Two is not a winner, baby.
What Ronda couldn't do was stand up and fight. What she could do was take you to the ground and wrestle you. Like I've seen her snap motherfuckers into an arm bar. Like she can't fight, but nobody's getting in there and punching her in her face. So she can wrestle, but all of the 4 horsewomen can wrestle,
Correct.
But everybody want Ric Flair, baby.
and that's true.
It's true.
Great match. My favorite entrance was what's her name? Kairi Sane. That's my girl.
Absolutely.
Anytime she does the walk and the plank shit, I lose it. That's the coldest thing in the fucking.
She started walking the plank. I can't remember who it was like in the way. It was just kind of like as soon as she heard that fucking stomp.
No, she had to get the fuck out the way.
Kyrie was not moving.
She was not moving. She was like, "Look, I'm about to hit this shit, and you gonna get the fuck out of my way." I don't know why they brought Ember Moon out if she was injured.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense.
Injured.
My only gripe with the entire match is why have Lita and Trish in the match and not have them in the ring together at the
Because
same time.
them bitches is old.
I'm not saying you
That shit look bad. Like, all jokes aside, like, that shit look bad. Every returning diva or women's superstar outside of Undertaker's wife looked bad.
Nah, Trish didn't look bad.
Trish looked bad. Trish looked like a geeker, first of all.
Trish ain't had it for real. She looked bad.
Trish looked like a geeker. She came out to look like a junkie.
She was like second behind on everything she did.
Trish was out there looking like shit. Lita hit the lowest moonsault I've ever seen. She almost brocked herself.
No, she definitely
She almost
broke
broke her neck. Fucking, they brought Jacqueline out on a who crackhead auntie that is.
Yeah,
They brought like all of the. I'm gonna tell you who came out looking alright. Stacy Keibler. I'm just checking. She ain't show
I
up,
was-
cuz.
I was like,
that was me seeing if you knew. I was just throwing a name out there, see if you knew.
I was like, did you mean Tori Wilson?
No, I was waiting on you. I seen your face, bro. You had no clue what was going on. I was like, I'm gonna see if he knew.
You,
Yeah, that was a good one.
you ran me off the
No,
tracks.
but yeah, overall, I was pleased. I don't know. I guess they will continue to do the over the top rope thing, but you can tell that it was a struggle at times.
Yeah.
There was a lot of mid rope throwouts, a lot of the under rope like rollouts. They spent a lot of time outside the ring actually in that Rumble.
They did.
It's weird.
Yeah. Did you like having the Bella Twins as 2 of the last 3?
Yes. Would I rather have them come out as a collective? Yes.
Fair enough.
They would have came out 27, 28. I'd be like, oh, this is crazy. But they came out 27. ... 28. Yeah. So it's like, oh shit, Nikki Bella, that's crazy. Oh shit, Brie Bella, I guess.
She did not get the pop Nikki got. Only
Man.
because we already, we just seen it.
Now, who gives a fuck about Brie Bella? Brie Bella never been anything.
Agreed.
Like, she's nothing. Like, fuck her. She's nothing.
Yeah.
I'd buy a Birdie B shirt.
Yeah.
If that means anything. It doesn't. So, yeah. Women's Rumble. Very proud. I'm happy. I was hyped for it. Asuka wins.
Can we
Sasha fucking...
Can we spend 10 seconds talking about the kicks?
Oh, the women's wrong with that.
Sasha's kicks to Lita in the corner.
Yeah, okay. Only person I blame is Lita.
Why you said why?
Because
You
why
sell
was
it?
she selling it when she wasn't getting kicked? Because could look, and you was going to bat for them old bitches. Them old bitches was out there acting up. Like, look, I can understand why Sasha misses the kicks. She's not even looking at the opponent.
She's trying to figure out who's coming in.
The countdown's coming. They're on 1 to she turns around. Look, she's still throwing his leg out. Lita, on the other hand, is selling these fucking kicks mid-camera. Mid-fucking-camera. What's wrong with her?
Hard camera. I ain't got the answer.
I don't know,
It
man. Yeah.
It was funny. It was a funny moment.
So then they do that, right? Asuka wins. The 2 champions were sitting outside the ring. Like the previous Rumble, fucking
I just did something.
Shinsuke automatically just chooses AJ. Book the match.
Chooses him.
So that's the match. Then after the joint, you get to choose which champion you want. So Asuka goes to choose. Boom. Ronda comes out. Don't know how she got that fucking music.
Don't know how, but I'm.
Don't know how she got the fucking Roddy Piper rip off shirt.
She is Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, fuck her.
Nah, I liked it.
No, man, that's trash.
I liked
She don't got original music and she don't got an original logo. That's trash. She don't even got original merch. That's trash. Like, you want to build a name around a superstar, but you don't give nothing original.
But let's not act like she's going to be here for years. She's probably going to be here from like Mania to Mania.
No, she's not a full contract.
I'm aware.
Full time. No, she's here for she's already said it. Like, literally, she's here for like 5 years.
I don't think she got 5 years.
No, she's became a legit professional wrestler.
No, I
This is her
know
career.
she signed a full time contract. You can sign a full time joint for a year. Not buying she got 5 years.
Why not? Brock got 5 years,
I hear you.
but
I don't see it with Ronda.
why not? But what is it that you don't see is what I'm asking.
I don't think she really wants to do it for that long.
No, she's gone on record saying like this is where she's at now.
I understand.
Like MMA's like literally out the picture and shit.
I hear you,
like,
but she didn't even
her
show,
career now is professional
Didn't
wrestling.
even show up the next night on Raw.
What?
Didn't even show up the next night on Raw.
Why would she?
If you're gonna be full time, be full time. Don't be like Rock and say I'm never gonna leave again, and then leave again right after that.
Am I under contract?
Huh?
Am I under contract?
Yeah.
That didn't leave.
All right.
This is part of my storyline.
I hear you.
It's a part of her storyline.
But regardless, I like her coming out.
But why
I
would
like the
you hold
music.
up? What makes you think she comes out on Raw?
Huh?
What makes you think she comes out on Raw?
Because they still treat it like the A show.
But you're treating Ronda like an A superstar.
They are absolutely going to treat Ronda like an A superstar.
Biggest superstar in the company's on the B show. My guy Kern asked, "Who is that?" And I'm gonna say, AJ Styles.
Is he the biggest or is he the best?
Biggest.
He's the biggest draw.
Biggest draw. Okay, obviously Cena is the biggest draw, but to which demographic?
I hear you, but that's numbers are numbers.
We can personally go literally 8 months no Cena.
Correct.
Could we go 8 months no AJ?
SmackDown couldn't. Not a chance in hell.
Shit, when the show was together, we watched them. Not when Seth was literally the next biggest draw outside of Cena. We watched him go down, and we watched that show struggle.
Yeah, it was bad.
So I'm saying, like, can they really last without them, without their actual top guy?
It's true.
Nobody gives a fuck about Roman,
Nah. I mean, kids do.
huh?
Kids do, apparently.
That's what I'm saying. So he's obviously taking the Cena title, but
Yeah.
we could lose Roman 8 months. Nobody would care.
Agreed.
That's what I'm saying. AJ, biggest star. Thing is, and the crazier part is Cena was on the B show until they realized that fucking Cena's not full time anymore and he just does what he wants.
Now he's a good old free agent.
Free
Popping up on both
agent.
shows.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the free agents.
I am too.
Only a handful though. I don't know why Randy hasn't.
Yeah.
But then again, I think Randy's done. He's done. He's done.
You got hair now, though. That's
Yeah. Okay, but back to what I was saying. We got the two women's champions here. They're also outside the ring. We got a winner, so they're inside the ring. They entered the ring. We now have Asuka, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss. The music hits. Ronda comes out in the biggest fucking leather jacket she could possibly get.
I'm telling you, she just borrowed Triple H's.
She said, "Oh shit, Charlotte got a leather jacket. Alexa got a leather jacket. All I got is this fucking weak ass t-shirt on."
Somebody find me a jacket.
Triple H said, "Well, I got the jacket I rode in here on. That'll do. Fuck it." It was like, it's fucking 52. She's like, "Ah, fuck it." She threw it on. She came out there and looked like a fucking idiot. Pointed at the sign. She tried to give she obviously doesn't watch wrestling, thinking she was gonna give fucking Asuka the handshake. Asuka the biggest dick in wrestling.
Easily.
Smacked her shit
Fuck
away.
outta
Fuck
here.
out of here, bitch. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nothing.
What about the lack of use of my guy, Bray? He's done. They're done with Bray.
No, bro. Bray is in a storyline, Kern, and it is a trash storyline.
I need my nigga out of it.
He did it. He picked that storyline. Like, he went on social media and chose a nigga not in his company, and then the nigga came to his company. Now you gotta see that nigga. You just thought that nigga had a bigger appeal than he did. Now they're stuck there. They're stuck. Them niggas are stuck in the mud. Until that shit kicks off, bro, they got fucking 2 more months left. Stuck in the mud. Ronda's gonna choose. I don't know what the fuck Ronda's doing. Fuck her. Fuck Ronda.
I think Rondo. I think they'll do that match they were originally trying to do like 3 years ago. Ronda versus Stephanie and Triple H, and they'll give Ronda a partner.
I think that's trash.
I do too, but
I don't know. I think they're gonna do the 4-on-4 women's, the 4 horsemen
I
versus
would
the 4 horsemen.
much rather have
or
that.
whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Asuka doesn't choose a winner because obviously she's going for the Raw title, but Alexa Bliss won't be the Raw champion. They don't want to spoil who will be the Raw champion.
Who you say?
Me?
Yeah,
Personally? Sasha Banks.
great answer.
Who would you choose? Who else?
The boss.
Nikki Bella?
Fuck no.
You sure?
Nah, but I personally would not. It's got to be Sasha.
Gotta be.
It's got to be.
Gotta be. Could be Bailey.
It could be, but that would just be random. We just had a Bailey moment in here.
I don't know what that was.
That was bullshit.
That's definitely some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Off the Rumble, on to Raw. But before we get on to the weekly show, another thing that happened over the weekend in the independent circuit. We now have a breakup in the Bullet Club.
Seems to be the case.
They keep saying it's not a breakup.
That's what they're saying, but it seems to be a breakup.
You think?
I mean, I know they had that little clip where they debuted what seemed to be a new faction. It was the Bucks, Kenny, and
The Golden Elite?
yeah. So I'm here for that.
Yeah. So they've now booked a match for ROH Supercard.
Okay.
It is fucking Kenny versus Cody.
Oh man, that's.
I think like the fate of the Bullet Club's on the line or some shit. I don't know.
Okay. I like it.
Do you?
Have they announced a date for that yet?
No, what, All In or the ROH Supercard joint?
Oh, we're talking about. Okay.
No, they're not having it at their own pay-per-view. Then they also have released the date that it's September 21st, I want to say, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Supercard, but the ROH Supercard, whatever the fucking pay-per-view is called, we have Cody versus Kenny.
Okay. I mean, they've been building towards this for like a year, so
They're both still on being the elite, though. They're keeping the storyline through that.
Okay.
So I don't know. But if you break the Bullet Club up, what is it anymore?
It's just a t-shirt.
Because like, do you split Kenny and the Bucks? I don't want to see Cody in the Bucks. Like, as much as I love Cody, as much as I love the Bucks, I love Cody and the Bucks. But like, that fucking chemistry that Kenny and the Bucks got is like gold.
Absolutely.
So I don't know if you split them. I don't know how you would split it because like I don't want to see fucking. I'd rather see the elite as it is now. Fuck the Bullet Club. We could dead the Bullet Club actually.
Definitely good.
We could dead that shit right now. Or it can still be a thing, kind of like Chaos is a thing, kind of like fucking Los, whatever the fuck how you say it is a thing. It's like, but like, who cares?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
I mean, I agree. I think, the Elite's big enough by themselves that they could be a separate entity from the Bullet Club. Like, the Bullet Club could probably go on forever if they wanted to. Like, they can, like, it's had so many different members, different leaders. It can just continue its life cycle. But the Elite should not separate.
It shouldn't. That's the biggest faction in wrestling.
Yes.
You got Marty Scurll, you got Cody, you got Kenny, you got the Bucks, you got Hangman Page. Hangman Page's shtick is hilarious. So, okay, I don't know how we're really getting towards 10 race topics. So Hangman Page's original character was Adam Page, Hangman Page. He walked around with a noose and shit on his neck. That shit stopped flying once like the real racy shit got on, so he had to figure out how to not lose his name. But like, so now he's Hangman Page because supposedly biggest dick in wrestling.
Yeah.
And when he teams up with the Young Bucks, they are the Hunk Bucks.
That's gold.
That's gold. That was my brief overseas stint. They got some other shit going on, but I don't know. I don't know if you watch much of the indie circuit.
I watch what I can. There'll be weeks I'm like real heavy into it. There'll be other weeks I don't catch it. I'm just too busy. So I don't sit here and say that I just like religiously follow it.
Yeah.
But if somebody's like, hey, there's a good match that happened such and such, I'll go find it.
The ROH, the recent ROH show was a good one. They got some dope shit going on. Don Castle's still a champion. This, that, and the third. They're still working towards the fucking Woman of Honor championship or whatever. If you're not following it, it's not much. I mean, yeah, you pretty much just watch an ROH pay-per-view, get the rundown of the last month, and then here we are again. Raw, I don't know what happened on Raw. What happened on Raw?
On Raw, I think it started with I think Stephanie came out, congratulated all the women, which brought Asuka out, cut a Japanese promo, which was fantastic.
How do you feel about her being able to cut non-English promos, but like everybody else not really being allowed to?
I mean,
like they will not let Shin.
No, they won't
cut
let Shin.
Japanese promo.
They let Jinder do.
Only after
Yeah.
he has to cut an American promo.
That's true. I mean,
like she literally goes up there and the only English word she says is,
was ready for Asuka.
and that's crazy. So, what else happens?
What else does happen? We have all the. I forgot. Sasha came out, started acting a little heel boss Sasha.
Okay.
challenge.
She been heel Sasha for a little bit. Not like she hasn't turned heel,
but she's starting to act like, which is the boss we all want, of course. She challenged Asuka. They got in each other's face. That was great. Then they started doing the qualifying matches for the Elimination Chamber.
Speaking of,
yes,
the very first women's Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I love it. I mean, it's just, like, no reason they shouldn't be doing any of these matches.
Do they do a off the top of the pod spot?
Yes.
Who makes it?
Is it Sasha?
Gotta be, bro. That's the worst part about Raw is that
I don't think. Well, no. Alexa could pull something off like that,
but she won't be in the match.
Why won't she?
Huh?
Why won't she?
Oh, it's a championship match.
Championship
Fuck,
match.
yeah. You watched the? I don't think you watched the mixed match challenges, do you?
I watched a couple of them. I watched the Braun and Sammy Alexa. And,
so you seen when she did the?
Yes, and that's what made me say I think she could do a top spot.
When she stood on top of his shoulders and did the twisted. That's crazy.
That was really good. Like that was
a good one. So she can jump from high. So
yes,
she's a cheerleader though, so that's not surprising me. What else happened on Raw?
I'm saying they spent most of it doing the
eliminate. We did the matches for the men's elimination chamber.
Yes.
Who made it?
Strowman beat Kane. Elias beat Matt Hardy.
Strowman killed Kane.
Yes, he did. My apologies. Sent him back to the mayor's office.
Okay. Hold up. First of all, I didn't know Kane won that.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna get you together.
That's crazy.
He's just getting his last little run in before he actually takes office.
I didn't know he won mayor. I thought he lost. He won?
He won.
Anything's possible.
Anything.
Okay.
Kevin Garnett.
So, Braun kills Kane.
Correct.
What was the second match?
Elias beat Matt Hardy.
Elias beat Matt Hardy.
That's fair. Elias needs to be in the match. They also need to give me him just singing songs from the pod the whole time he's in there.
That'd be a good one.
I'm here. You can. It's muffled. You can barely hear it.
That'd be a good one. And then, the guitar could be a weapon.
Of course, the guitar is always a weapon.
Okay.
And then the third one, the one that just kind of, it gets me. Cena beat Finn Balor.
Why does it get you?
Finn Balor needs to be in that elimination chamber. They can both be in the match. Why did you have to have them against each other?
Are we sure they won't be?
Saying Finn has a qualifying match next week?
I'm saying something happens to where he probably ends up in that match.
I would prefer it. They need to be pushing him, and it seemed like they were doing that.
It's five pods.
6, I believe.
6
wrestlers.
4 pods. 6 wrestlers.
Yes.
We have 3 in.
Yes. I'm assuming they'll do the next 3 next week.
Who do you think?
Roman obviously ends up in there.
1.
I would have said Jason Jordan if he wasn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But he is hurt, so I'm not going to go Jason Jordan. Seth?
2.
Smojo still hurt? Yes. Yes, Smojo's still hurt. Man, I don't know who you got for number 6.
Finn Balor.
All right.
I'm telling you, they pull some shenanigans to where he ends back up in the match.
I hope so. But the Cena and Finn Balor match was pretty good. Cena was a little. The crowd, like they're doing the beach balls, and it seemed to distract him a little bit. But man, that's part of it.
I think the shtick they got going with Cena now is kind of cool. The crowd's gonna cheer for whoever's facing Cena,
Correct.
And Cena is going to more so pay attention to the crowd chanting than the match going on.
Yes, but if you're going to do that, I think you should lose.
Yeah, if you're not John Cena.
I hear you, but I don't know. I think I'm just still upset Finn Balor lost.
Well, Finn lost.
Cena too sweeted before he did that.
But he didn't win off that one.
He did not. He won off the Super AA. But that was funny.
That was a good one.
I think the only other 2 matches we had on Raw were the 2 title matches we had. Or no, it wasn't a title match. It was just a tag match versus Titus Worldwide. It was not It was a title match.
Well, it was a title match.
It was a title match.
And they won. The Bar
Yes.
successfully defended their championship against Titus Worldwide.
Okay. Once again, not much to say about that one.
There's nothing else going on in the Raw Tag Division.
Nothing. I don't know why they don't just throw War Machine in there. Or let the Revival actually be the Revival and stop jobbing them out.
Yeah.
Or let fucking the Good Brothers be with their stuff. Like, they have all the potential in the world for some
They're
growth.
going to figure it out.
Yeah. And then we also had the IC belt rematch. Good match. Roman and Miz have been giving us good matches though. Consistently.
Good match. What they doing with the IC title? Does the Miz get a chance at it? Would they put the Miz in the joint in the Elimination Chamber?
Might put him in the Rumble.
So maybe. Since they really don't have a storyline for him.
Don't. Maybe that's where Finn's headed.
Maybe. That could help him.
Yeah.
That could help him. But I don't think they're going to take it off the Miz no time soon. So he had to be in a feud with him till like fucking WrestleMania. It'd be like 2 months.
I mean, I think that's doable. This is the time of year you're setting up your Mania feuds.
We'll see it. We'll maybe see it. So Raw, that was it for Raw, huh?
Yeah. It was a good Raw.
Yeah, they got pay-per-view coming up, so that's basically all they're focusing on, setting up the Elimination Chamber.
A lot of wrestling.
It was a very wrestling show, which is weird. How do you feel about the new shit they got going, like the graphics and the?
All right. I like the graphics on Raw. I just like the new promo graphics and whatnot. The stage was really cool. I love having Coachman back. Shout out to Coach.
Coach is back.
10-year deal. So we got Coach for a while.
Yeah, he signed one of them Ronda Rousey deals.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I baited you into that one.
No, like on Raw, I thought the presentation was really nice. On SmackDown, the pop-up graphics were kind of throwing me.
It was dimmer, the same thing. No, it wasn't. They had like the words pop up.
Yeah.
Like
the words pop up. They had like the jail cell closing during the penitentiary promo. They had Rockstar pop up for sense. Like it was. I don't know.
They're trying some shit.
They are. I don't know if I'm here for it yet.
Speaking of trying some shit, SmackDown is doing this, which is very interesting to me because it's not actually like company based. It's literally gonna be like people decide.
Okay.
Top 10 list. They're doing a fan based top 10 list on the show.
Like top 10 wrestlers, top 10.
Yeah, like top 10 active superstars, and it's like if you're at the top of the list. If you ever played fucking like a WWE game, like there's a list, like where you at. No, so if you're number one, like you're the number one contender. If you're number two, you in line, and like it will go based off that for a while. They're gonna let the fans depict who are the top stars on the show.
Here for it.
I'm here for it because I think that same idea is what got Rusev this fucking U.S. title match.
Yes. This will have Rusev in the title picture tomorrow.
Like so, yeah. Whenever they actually implement that top 10 list, I'm willing to see. So Daniel Bryan said he's really excited to see where it's headed too.
My thing is, did they do this just because they couldn't figure out a way to push Rusev, and they're like, look, the fans want him, let's let the fans feel like they got him?
I don't know. I don't know. So
because they know.
But I think they want to go. SmackDown's like the fan show.
No, absolutely.
SmackDown is so it's like it's just the fan show. We're actually gonna let the fans.
It makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
SmackDown's women's division is not really doing anything.
They're not.
They got a whole ass month before their pay-per-view, so they got a lot of just lingering going on. We got Ruby Riott fucking going at it with Charlotte, so obviously that's gonna be the next feud. That's poop. Charlotte's gonna beat Ruby. Thing is, I think Ruby may win to get the belt off of Charlotte, so Charlotte
can be in the match. That would make sense. That would definitely make sense.
That make total sense. And then, fucking, what's call's gonna cash in on Ruby?
Yeah. Did you like the attempted cash in this week?
Yes and no, because it's like, motherfucker, we ran out here together, right?
Yeah.
Why are you asking me? Do I want cash in? Did we not plan this at the run-in?
Or he just grab him and be like, "Hey, I need you for something."
And then how did he get kicked out the ring or some shit? It was just a lot going on.
Obviously, they're trying to sell the fact that Carmella's got a power little kick behind her.
Maybe. I don't know. It's weird. I want Carmella to go ahead cash in. I want Carmella to be champion.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's getting time. Like, we're damn near to Mania.
I want Carmella to be champion.
Yeah, she could do it.
She definitely could do it.
I'm dead because this girl versus like really. Like, that's all I'm thinking.
So, what else? Tag team division on SmackDown. We got goddamn the Usos doing the same shit that the Usos
Yeah.
always do.
They had to stare down with the Bludgeon Brothers at the end of that segment, though. So I think that's the next. That's where they're taking it.
How you feel about what they're doing with the New Day? To where every week now we just got a New Day singles match and the boys is with them.
I mean, it's something to do right now. I don't know. I don't know if that could last
That's
for
what
a
they're
long
doing.
time. But
Yeah, they gotta get the tag division up. SmackDown's being really slow right now.
it is. Hopefully, they're just building.
So like we had
Because, yeah, they have 6 weeks till their pay per view.
yeah.
So they're just a little slow right now.
They put AJ and Shinsuke in a tag match versus KO and Sammy. KO and Sammy fell out.
Yeah.
They got a one-on-one match next week.
They do. Decide number one contender. I hope they're not actually breaking this team up just yet. Like I want this to go for a little bit longer.
I think it will. We seen them do this with KO and Jericho. Like they act like they were upset, and then they got back best friends, and they let that run for a while before they got into it again.
Yeah, no, I want it to go for a while.
So they're gonna postpone this AJ and Shin actual feud until
Till it's time for Mania.
yeah. So,
Because I think they really wanted to like push the fact this is two faces.
but so then I think that at WrestleMania we will get KO versus Sami Zayn
I do too. And
fight forever.
like I like it, but the same like I just wish that storyline would go past Mania. Is all I don't know. But and we've seen that match a bunch. Now, granted, at Mania we've never seen it.
It's
It's gonna be, and they've never given a bad match. It'd be a great match. I don't know. I just wish it would go a little longer.
Yeah, I don't know what anybody else is doing on SmackDown. We got Bobby Roode as the U.S. champion. He's doing the U.S. Open joint.
Yeah, that's all you can really do.
Yeah, I don't know if he's making the title as glorious as it should be.
That
He was on the pre-show.
Seem to be.
Pre-show,
definitely
against Mojo.
Ugh, that's rough.
Yeah, I don't know. SmackDown's real slow right now, man. Raw so I don't know if that's like a thing or whatever. So it's like after the Rumble, it's like, all right, guys, we're full force to Mania. Like pick it up. Like so, if we started on an even slate at being 0-0 after the Rumble, Raw is now up 1-0 on SmackDown. Easily. SmackDown was kind of lackluster.
It wasn't the best. Like it was, I think I didn't hate it. It just wasn't. It didn't have the action the Raw had.
Yeah, it didn't. Raw low-key pulled a Duke
and just signed everybody.
They definitely hit SmackDown laid the format down. SmackDown is UK. SmackDown's Calipari. He gave you the blueprint, and then
You're just running with it with better players.
exactly
Better coach, better everything.
Yeah, Raw hit him with it
Yeah,
out the blue. Who seen it coming? Damn.
that's rough. It puts the game in chokehold.
Yeah, so that's about it for SmackDown. I don't think nothing else on SmackDown caught my eye. It's Tuesdays, so I'll say 205 Live. You know anything about Rockstar Spud?
From TNA.
Yeah,
A little. I know he's what's Dallas now. What?
it's like Dallas Maverick or Maverick Dallas or I don't know. Rockstar Spud.
Yeah,
He is the general manager of 205 Live.
I know.
Hopefully that's the thing that they need to turn 205 Live around, because they've lost their champion. They've got a new general manager. At this point, they can rebuild, rebrand, redo something new.
Do you think they can do it?
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't watched, so I can't. I haven't watched recently because it's been so bad.
It's been bad.
So I'm gonna check out that episode, and then I'll probably catch it on until a couple months. I'll give it a chance. I may not. Who knows? Couple weeks. If it's not nothing I'm here for, I'm out. Who knows? A lot of stars are in trouble or crazy shit.
No, 205 Live is losing people left and right.
They brought Rey Mysterio back, but I don't think they kept Rey Mysterio.
They didn't. I heard he's not a full-time signee. I think that was just a one-off thing. But I think they left the door open that if he wanted to,
he could win the Cruiserweight Championship
easily. First off, Rey's in incredible shape. How'd that happen?
Because he got like real big on the roids, I think, and then like he actually cut down to like natural like muscle and shit.
Okay.
He was. You see when he was real big?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Okay, that makes sense. But
Yeah.
I feel like Ray can do it. I would prefer them to already have the division back on its feet before they throw Ricochet in there, but he could help.
No, he's gonna be in NXT for like a year. But then like so like if you build 205 Live up for like the next year,
Yes.
you could put Ricochet, Leo Rush.
Bring Neville back. He's still under contract.
Man, I think that was on one of them Ryback situations where it's like I'm under contract, but I'm not coming back, and my contract's gonna run out, and I'm just gonna be gone.
I hear you.
I don't know. Let's move on to NXT. NXT is simply the shit from Philly that they didn't show was Nikki Cross versus the American bitch with the right hand.
Yeah.
Nikki Cross won. That was boring. Second match was TM61. I don't know what number it is. TM61. I was about to say TM88, but that's what they used to be. TM61 versus the Eli brothers, the Ellie brothers.
Yeah.
Them niggas suck. Them two big light skinned niggas they lost. I hate them. They're poop. Then we had Roderick Strong versus Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate for the number 1 contender match. Wasn't it?
Yep. Did you watch it?
No, but I have not watched NXT.
Oh.
I heard that was a really good match.
Great match. Tyler Bate loses. So now Roderick Strong is in contention to be the first American to win the
UK Championship.
You think they stealing that from New Japan?
Not necessarily. You gotta think, like, did you have to be European to win the European Championship back in the day?
No.
Do you have to be US to win the US title?
Nope.
Or how do you gotta be British to win the UK title?
Because they're doing their own British show for the title.
They haven't yet, though. So for now.
I don't think he'll win it.
I don't either. But
It's just yeah.
because didn't Johnny Gargano challenge for it one time?
He did. I believe he did.
So I mean, it's not out of the
Yeah, they won't win it though.
No.
It's just a match they're gonna book. NXT, so they gave us the rundowns, those matches. Nothing much. I didn't watch 205 Live.
There's no reason to right now.
Big recap. Takeover was okay. The Rumble was better. Raw was good. SmackDown was lackluster.
I think Saturday through Monday were all really good. It was a good weekend of wrestling. I'll give them that.
Yep. Bullet Club might break up.
Might.
205 got a new general manager. Don't think they have a new champion yet. Gonna be no.
Yeah.
That's a no. And then we'll be back to NXT next week because they didn't really have shit. You know how they do. Pay-per-view weeks is
Yeah.
they ain't got shit. Should be an eventful week coming up, you know? I'm excited to see I'm more excited for Raw than anything, so.
No, Raw's going right now.
They're going. They got it going. Well, this is about the time of the show where you know what we do. You know why we came. We gotta say fuck somebody.
Oh, we definitely gotta say fuck somebody.
Do you have anybody particularly in mind before I just blurt out fuck somebody?
You do yours and I'll do mine.
Very interesting. Because I don't know where you're going. What if we say fuck the same person?
We're not going to.
I know we're not going to.
And people are gonna take offense to my fuck person, but I gotta do it. It's just for the culture, not for anything else.
You doing it for the culture and not anything else?
Yep. Did something you can't do, and I gotta bring light to it.
Okay. Me, I am going to say fuck, and I stand by this. Roman Rousey. That's Roman Reigns and Ronda Rousey.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck them both. And I may have a strong fuck them both for a long time. I don't even know why I'm saying fuck. I'm fucking saying fuck Roman Reigns until he proves to me that, like, okay, you deserve this spot. Because you're good, but he hasn't proved that he deserves it. Like, it's like, you man, like, I want to get into you, but every time I want to get into you, I don't want to get into you. Because it's just like, man, something's not right.
I wish they let this Intercontinental reign go a little bit longer. Like he was the workhorse.
Yeah.
He was the workhorse on Raw for like a month straight.
We don't care. Fuck him.
It was good.
He don't get no explanation. Fuck him and fuck Ronda Rousey big time because the jacket was trash, the entrance was trash, the music was trash, the fact that she came in and hit the motherfucking Dragon Ball Z Ginyu Force, point to the sign, didn't say no words, thought she was gonna dap up Oscar ass bitch, trash. I hope she pops up and gets her ass beat. And I hope they give her the most disrespectful chance too. Give her a fucking Holly Holm chant. As soon as she comes out WrestleMania, give her a Holly Holm chant.
Dang.
That bitch got beaten to another sport. Fuck her.
Twice.
Fuck Ronda. Fuck Roman. Those are my fucks for the week.
I hear you. I still feel a little bit bad about mine, but like I said, it's just something I gotta do. We're gonna go fuck Ric Flair this week.
Oh, a fuck Ric Flair. The first time ever.